Most personal trainers are falsely under the impression that their clients consume a lot less food than they actually do based on what their clients are telling them. But studies using double-labeled water have shown that some people may underreport their food intake by as much as 50 to 75%. Well, in this video, we're going to look at the 5 main reasons why clients underreport their food intake. What's up everybody, I'm Stefan from thefitnessboss.com, helping you take hold of those 166 hours that your clients try to undo when they're not training with you. We publish brand new videos every single week, so make sure to subscribe to our channel, and if you like this video, we'd greatly appreciate it if you give us a thumbs up and leave your comments below and let us know what you think. In today's video, we're going to look at the 5 main reasons why your clients underreport their food intake. Underreporting food intake can actually be a big issue because it can leave a lot of trainers scratching their heads as to why their clients are supposedly eating so little yet still can't lose any weight. Well, in reality, as we mentioned, clients may underreport their food intake by as much as 50 to 75%. Hence, if someone's saying they're eating 1,500 calories, they may be eating as much as 3,000 or 4,000. Okay, now obviously as a trainer, that's important to know because if your clients are overeating, that's probably the main reason why they're not losing weight, not because they're undereating. Now, there are 5 main reasons why clients typically may underreport or do underreport their food intake. The first reason is actually selective reporting, okay? Selective reporting means selectively choosing to exclude certain foods based on what they've reported to their trainer. Now, the biggest reason for that happens to be guilt, and typically foods that tend to be most commonly excluded are foods that have a high guilt component, such as sweets, chocolates, and so forth. As a general rule of thumb, females tend to selectively underreport more than males, okay? So selective underreporting, again, they're not reporting everything they're eating, so they're not being honest with themselves or their coach, so just be aware of that. Now, the second reason could be because they underestimate portion sizes, okay? If someone's never actually taken the time to measure out their portions, if a client doesn't actually know what 100 grams or 8 ounces of steak looks like or a cup of rice looks like, and they're just estimating portion sizes, well, a lot of time they may be underestimating. They may be having quite large portion sizes, but to them, they may seem like only small or modest portion sizes. So what we recommend for clients is at least those first couple of weeks on their new diet plan is to actually measure out their portions, so they actually familiarize themselves with portion sizes. Now, the third reason clients underreport is poor recall, okay, poor dietary recall. If you ask a client to tell you what did you have in the last day or the last 3 days or the last week, they may forget to mention or write down a lot of the foods that they commonly eat. So what we typically recommend is have your clients, when they're doing their diet log, is take a photo of all their foods they consume for that day. That way they don't forget anything, and taking photos has actually been shown to increase dietary recall or increase the accuracy of dietary reporting. Now the fourth reason is what we call unconscious eating. Unconscious eating takes place when someone's eating without even being aware of it. Now that most commonly happens when we're in front of TV. You could be snacking on nuts, lollies, chips, or anything of that nature. Or you might even be at the desk and you're snacking at the desk while you're working on your computer. And basically we're taking calories without even realizing it. So a lot of times these calories add up to quite a bit, but we don't actually report in our diet logs because we actually completely overlook it. The fifth and final reason is hidden calories. So this is basically calories that we're not even aware that we're consuming. So for example, calories that may be in lattes, soft drinks, alcoholic beverages, or even foods disguised as healthy alternatives. Foods that may be low fat, for example, but very high in sugar, so they're still high in calories. Or foods that may be disguised as gluten-free or low carb, but they're very high in fat, so they're still very high in calories. So in that case, we're taking calories that we're not even aware of. So those are 5 main reasons why it's common for clients to underreport so drastically and be eating so much more than what they're actually reporting to their coach. And it's important as a coach to know this because a client's typically eating a lot more than what they say they're eating, so a coach needs to scale back their eating, but substantially more than what they previously thought. So let's quickly recap that. The 5 main reasons why clients underreport their food intake is number 1, selective reporting. Number 2, because they underestimate portion sizes. Number 3, because of just poor dietary recall. Number 4, unconscious eating. And the 5th one, hidden calories. And that will do it for today.